next comes the axiomatic approach. Axiomatic approach la, so you have two rules to remember. One enadhu, the probability of an event should always be between 0 and 1. 0 க்கு கீழ நெகட்டிவும் போக கூடாது, 1 க்கு மேலயும் போக கூடாது. The next one is the sum of all probability. இப்போ ஒரு 4 ஈவென்ட் இருக்குன்னு வெச்சுக்கோங்க. You have A, B, C and D. So probability of all the 4 events should sum up to always 1. It should not go beyond 1. Okay? So let's solve an example to see this. So there's example 9. So I'll write the question first. So I have 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6 and 1 by 6. This is the first subsection. Next 1, all zeros. Next I have 1 by 8, 2 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, minus 4, minus 1 by 3. 1 by 12, 1 by 12, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 3 by 2. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 and 0.6. So இப்போ இது எதெல்லாம் இந்த rules satisfy பண்ணுதுன்னு நம்ம பார்க்கணும். Okay? So this is subsection A. You see that all the probabilities are between 0 and 1. So the first condition is satisfied. Second condition என்ன? The sum of all probabilities should be 1. So இந்த இடத்துல 1, 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, இது எல்லாத்தையும் add பண்ணா what will I have? I have a common denominator. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, 6 times add panna, you'll get 6 by 6, which is 1. So the sum of all probabilities is 1. So the first case is true. Okay, you have 6 different events, you have 6 different probabilities, எல்லாத்தையும் add panna, you get a 1, and you see that the probability values are between 0 and 1. இப்போ second subsection பார்ப்போம். We have 1 and 0. You also see that there is less than or equal to, இங்கேயும் less than or equal to இருக்கு. So it can be equal to 0 also, it can be equal to 1 also. இல்லாட்டி அதுக்கு நடுவுலயும் இருக்கலாம். So இந்த இடத்துல I see a 1 and the rest are all zeros. So இப்போ இதெல்லாத்தையும் add பண்ணா my sum of probability is 1. So it satisfies both the conditions. So இதுவுமே true. What about my third subsection? I have these numbers to be between 0 and 1. But in the number it is a negative number. You cannot have a negative probability. So this is false. Next subsection, in the இடத்துல you see all these numbers are between 0 and 1. But 3 by 2 என்னது? It is 1 point something. So 1 point something is a number which is greater than 1. Correct? It has to be always less than 1. So it does not satisfy the first condition. அப்ப இது என்னது? இதுவும் false. You need not check the second condition if the first condition itself is false. ஏன்னா ஒன்னு தப்புனா ரெண்டுமே தப்பு. ரெண்டுத்தையுமே satisfy பண்ணணும். Not this or this. Okay? Next subsection, when I add all these, I get 2.1. I see that all the probabilities are between 0 and 1. But மொத்தமா add பண்ணும்போது I get 2.1. It is a number which is greater than 1, which is not possible. So this is also false. Okay? I missed an E. We have probability of an event. இது வந்து நம்ம set chapterலயே படிச்சதுதான். You have learned A union B is A, அதாவது n of A union B is nothing but n of A plus n of B plus, minus n of A intersection B. கரெக்டா? அதே மாதிரி இங்க probability termsல எழுத போறோம். So we have probability of A union B is nothing but probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. இது ஒரு இடத்துல யூஸ் பண்ண போறோம். Then we have a probability of event which is not A. So probability of not A எப்படி எழுதலாம்? I can write it as 1 minus probability of A. So basically probability of A plus probability of not A. அதாவது A நடந்தது plus A நடக்கல. Their summation is always 1. You have to remember these two when you are solving questions. Okay? So let's solve some example questions using this. Example 10. One card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. If each outcome is equally likely, calculate the probability that the card will be a diamond. First total outcome enna? Total outcome is the number of cards. How many cards do you have in a deck? You have 52 cards. Then first subsection enna? Diamond enna nu kekranga. So how do you write the probability? The probability of getting a diamond D nu edren is number of favorable outcome divided by the total outcome. So இப்போ favorable outcome என்ன? ஒரு deck of cardsல எவ்வளோ diamond இருக்கு? I have 13 diamond cards. A, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. So I have 13. And what is my total outcome? It is 52. So I'll be left with 1 by 4. This is my first subsection. Next I have not an ace. Not an ace na enartham? So first let us find for what happens when it's an ace. So probability of ace ah irundhuna mottham ethana ace irukku? You have a of spade, clover, and you have a of diamond and heart. Appo 4 irukku. So I have 4 divided by 52, which is 1 by 13. It is probability of an ace. Not an ace na enna pannuvom? So probability of not an ace will be 1 minus probability of ace. So it will be 1 minus 1 by 13, which is 13 minus 1 by 13, which is 12 by 13. Okay? Next subsection. A black card. Club illa spade. So black card na evlo irukku? Probability of a black card will be 13 plus 13. You have 13 spades and 13 clubs. So you have 13 plus 13 divided by 52. So I'll have 26 divided by 52, which is 1 by 2. Okay? Fourth subsection. Not a diamond. Ipada nama diamond ku enna paathom. Appo not a diamond enadhu? It is 1 minus P of D is not a diamond. So P of D dash. Okay? So it will be 1 minus 13 divided by 52, which is 52 minus 13 by 52, which will be 39 divided by 52. So it will be 3 by 4. Last subsection, 5. It is not a black card. Ipada black card ku enna paathom. So if it is not a black card, probability of not black will be 1 minus probability of a black card. So it will be 1 minus 1 by 2, which will be half. Okay? Example 11. A bag contains 9 discs. Appo total enna? Total will be 9. It has 4 red. Appo red vandu 4, blue 3 and 2 yellow. So blue is 3 and yellow 2. So you have 9 discs in total, 4 red, 3 blue and 2 yellow. The discs are similar in shape and size. A disc is drawn at random from a bag. Calculate the probability that it will be red. So first red ah irukanuna, probability of getting a red is the favorable outcome. What is your favorable outcome? 4 divided by total outcome, which is 9. So adhe mari blue ku enadhu? Probability of blue will be 3 divided by 9, which is 1 by 3. Similarly, probability of yellow, drawing a disc which is yellow, is 2 divided by 9. What is the probability that it's not blue? So probability of not blue will be 1 minus probability of blue. Blue ku enna vandhathu? 1 by 3. So I have 1 minus 1 by 3, which will be 2 by 3. Last subsection. Either red or blue. So red or blue. So in the terminology நம்ம செட்ல எப்படி எழுதுவோம்? Probability of red union blue. So when you have or, it is union. Correct? Intersection இருந்ததுன்னா and இருந்திருக்கும். If it is or, you have a union. So probability of red union blue என்னது? Probability of red plus probability of blue minus probability of red intersection blue. But ஒரு disc, when you are picking up a disc from a bag, when you pick up a red, you cannot take a blue simultaneously. So there is no intersection basically. Correct? You only pick up one disc at a time. So red edukumbodhu you cannot take a blue. Blue edukumbodhu you cannot take a red. So basically there is no intersection, which means the red and the blue discs are mutually exclusive. Appadina enna artham? P of R intersection B is 0. Adu substitute panna what will it be? Probability of red will be 4 by 9 plus probability of blue will be 3 by 9. So it will be 4 plus 3 by 9, which is 7 by 9. Okay? You understand why this is 0? This is because red and blue are mutually exclusive events. Appadina enna artham? Avalukku intersection kadayadu. Okay? You cannot pick red and blue simultaneously because you are picking only one disc at a time.